Couple of love, couple of joy, couple of faith, couples for Christ. Family journey. Purify my heart, let me be as gold and precious silver. Purify my heart, let me be as gold, pure gold, refine as fire. My heart's one desire is to be holy, set apart for you, Lord. I want to be holy, set apart for you, my Master, ready to do your will. Purify my heart, cleanse me from within, and make me holy. Purify my heart, cleanse me from my sin. Deep within, refine as fire. My heart's one desire is to be holy, set apart for you, Lord. I want to be holy, set apart for you, my Master, ready to do your refine us fire. My heart's one desire is to be holy, set apart for you, Lord. I want to be holy, set apart for you, my Master, ready to do your will, ready to do your will, ready to do your will.
Sacred Heart of Jesus and Immaculate Heart of Mary, consecrate myself and my entire family to your two hearts. In these times, when the forces of evil are attempting to destroy the family, I ask you to gather us in and enfold us within two hearts, united in perfect love. I renew the vows of my baptism, and I entrust to your care all that I have and all that I am. Reign over me, that I may be yours in every respect of my life, in good times and in bad, in joy and in sorrow, in health and in sickness, in life and in death. I consecrate to you this day myself and the members of the family. Sacred Heart of Jesus, I offer you everything I do each day, my prayers, works, joys, and sufferings, from the smallest act and the most insignificant chore, as a prayer of petition, for my own salvation and salvation of each member of my family. When we are prompted by your Holy Spirit to reach beyond ourselves for sake of another, give us the grace to be your eyes, your ears, your hands, and your heart. When we are tested, give us the strength to accept with love God's holy will. Bless especially those who are farthest away from my loved ones, those in the state of grace. I desire that each member of my family adore always the most blessed Trinity and love you in the most blessed sacrament. Increase my faith and theirs. Show each one of us the truth, that we may see clearly with the eyes of our hearts. Immaculate Heart of Mary, stay with us always. Cover each one of us with your mantle of love. May our homes be filled with joy. May sincere affection, patience, tolerance, and mutual respect be freely given to all. Help us to love as Jesus loved, to forgive as he forgave, to know him better, love him more, and to serve him by serving others. Jesus and Mary, bless each member of my family, both living and deceased. Keep us close to your hearts. May your special protection be with us always, until we are united with you in heaven as one holy family. Amen.
Hello mga ka-journey! Guess what? I am back! Kumusta po ang lahat? It's me, Chris, and it's been a long while. And this week, mga ka-journey, samahan niyo ako for another special episode of Family Journey. Di baging kanta pa talaga. And speaking of this week's episode, we focus about the giftedness that we have for our families. I'm sure makaka-relate ka tanan, and very fitting hiya for our program kasi we celebrate journeying with our family. June 25, 2022, ginbuhat ang siyahan for this year nga Family Congress nga pinanguluhan han Diocese of Borongan, specifically through han leadership han Family and Life Commission with Reverend Father Clyde Cabuenas being the director. Present, syempre, ang aton amay han diocese si Bishop Crispin Varquez nga nakiduyog ang aton mga participants from the parishes of General MacArthur ngadto San Julian nga daan katapos hining nga buruhaton. So simply amazing ini Bishop nga nakiupo da aton hining nga Family Congress. And of course, very important, enroll han Couples for Christ nga amo ang nagdumara han mga sessions and han bugos nga event nga kundiin nag-invite kita an aton mga brothers and sisters from CFC Manila and Cebu nga mga active leaders gihapon han Family is a Gift nga usa nga programa han CFC. Ano ba ini nga Family is a Gift? Brothers and sisters, let us find out straight from our speakers, Kuya Bobong and Ate Joanne Rentotar, Brother PJ and Sister Abby Mungkal, and Brother James and Sister Zenda Arella, our members of the FIG or the Family is a Gift team.
Hi, I'm Brother James and this is my wife.
Yes, my name is Sister Zenda Arana.
And we're married for 8 years now. And
We have 3 kids,
2 girls and
1 boy.
1 boy. You know, we are married for 8 years and you know my journey as a husband, as a father, I can say it's not perfect. It's not bed of roses, but one thing I can say, it's full of roses, full of flowers. And I'm not perfect, but all I can say is I'm learning each day. I'm learning each day, and I'm loving. I fail, I learn, I fail and I learn, but I'm loving it.
Yes, and also say my journey as a mother and a wife is not perfect, but always building a family, having a loving husband and loving children. It is always worth the sacrifice, and it's for me. It is really the path of holiness and happiness and joy.
Yeah, all we can say that the family is a gift.
Good day, brothers and sisters.
So, I'm Bobong Rentotar from Cebu.
And I'm also Joanne Rentotar from Cebu.
So, we have 2 sons, Jaren Gabriel and Sian Michael.
We've been married for 12 years now.
And we are a member of Couples for Christ for almost 10 years.
Yes. And raising a family doesn't come with journals, or there's no formal education in raising a family. Even our own parents raised us up maybe through trial and error, experiment on how they're gonna bring us up to what we are right now.
And one thing, or one word I can say to hold on family together is faith. Faith means F is faithfully loving our family, our children, and our husband and wife. And A is our availability to our family, our presence to our family. And I is inspiring family. We are family inspired other families. And T is trustworthy, or trust to the Lord. Whatever comes or storms comes in our family, we hold on together with trusting the Lord. And lastly, a family that live a life of humility.
Yes, and we're proud and we're very much grateful that there is Family is a Gift, who is equipping us or helping us guide our own children to become better citizens of this world. So we are Joanne.
I'm Bobong.
And we are from Family is a Gift, helping inspire other families to Christ.
Thank you.
Good day, everyone. We are PJ
And Abby Mungkal.
and we are serving in the Family is a Gift.
We're not a perfect family. Meron din kaming sariling struggles, but by God's grace, we're able to bring up our family in the ways of our church and our Lord.
Today, as the family is under attack by so many evil forces, more than ever, kailangan po we have to tell the world that our family is still a gift. Family is a gift. This is the response to these challenging times.
It's a program initiated by Couples for Christ. We advocate for family values, we equip couples and their family members, and we empower them to be able to be a gift to other people also.
Yes. As Abby mentioned, in our families, ang dami po namin mga problema din. But through Family is a Gift, through this community which builds up different families, helps in building up different families, nakakakuha po kami ng environment where we can get that support and care. So through Family is a Gift, we offer many sessions, relevant sessions for the family. para makatulong po to guide each parent in building up their family.
Right. Some of them are building a healthy family culture, family visioning, and then Catholic or Christian parenting.
So I hope, friends, family, brothers, and sisters, that you can really support this program of Family is a Gift. Introduce it sa parishes nyo, introduce it into your organization, bring it to each family. Sana po pagtulong-tulungan natin so that the message of FIG, the message that family is still a gift, it can really reach far and wide. It can reach more and more families. So thank you, brothers and sisters. God bless you and God bless your families.
And those were our VIP guests during Hanaton Family Congress. Hi Kuya PJ or Brother PJ and speaker han usa nga session nga nagpaangbit han talk about family is a gift. Nga nakaupod naman niya iya beautiful wife, Sister Abby Mungkal, han session 3 all about family parenting, which I'm sure nag-enjoy ang mga kag-anak, ang mga mothers and fathers nga nakaangbit kira hin mga wisdom about how to be a good parent. Ate Joanne Rantotar naman gave an insightful talk para han mga youth about discovering their purpose. Meanwhile, Brother James and Sister Zenda Arella shared the talk about building a healthy family culture. So I'm sure anaton mga nag-participate ng mga parishioners from the different parishes sa Central Region, ang mga youth ina-inspire kung paano nira ma-discover it ira mga identities, kumo mga membro family, and of course, it ira magiging future nga character kumo usa nga individual. And syempre, ang family culture naging share han mag-asawa nga Brother James and Sister Zenda in nakahatag hin inspiration hanga tanan ng mga families na present an aton Congress. And do you want to know more about ang mga highlights hini nga Family Congress? Well, brothers and sisters, let us watch this.
Ang model hanusa nga maupay nga pamilya amo ang the Holy Family of Nazareth, the family of Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Karukula ipanggit iyo kunanhona niyo nga mamahimo nga sanctuary of human life ang iyo tagutag sa ka mga pamilya. May dakuno 5 ka cues. Amo ini ang pillars sa pagpatubo, pag-form ang iyo mga anak. Number 1 is IQ. And I believe Jesus, he developed his IQ through the guidance of his father and mother, especially Saint Joseph, ng usa ka karpentero. Itutuan siya pagpamanday. Kaduha nga Q is EQ, emotional quotient. Nga kasing-kasing niya, maaram mahigugma, maaram maluoy, maaram magpasaylo, maara magpailog, mapait na kasing-kasing. The next nga Q is SQ, spiritual quotient. Diba? Sa Ebanghelyo na, kintara sa Jesus nga to sa templo. And that was a way of telling Jesus to introduce him to the Father. Isang guti pahiya. Then another SQ is social quotient, nga maaram mag-socialize ang usa ka bata. Maaram makihalubilo ang usa nga bata. Kalima is adversity quotient, nga tutuan ang mga bata nga marig-on hira pagatubang sa kinabuhi. Kaya nalipay ko kanina, nagtanong si James nga sino ang kag-anak nga naghimo sa assignment kanira mga anak. So, hilom sila kay they do it especially sa na module nga mga klase. Ang parents ang naghimo. Natuto ang nanay, blanco ang anak. Pero, first honor. So, you miss the point. To teach your children to develop their adversity quotient. In other words, sa Tagalog pa, na matuto silang tumayo sa kanilang sariling mga paa. That is adversity quotient. Matuto silang humarap sa mga problema sa buhay. That is adversity quotient. Anak, gising ka na, may pagkain na, sapagkat mahal kita, anak. Si anak, sige, magubad ka na, kay liliguin kita, sapagkat mahal kita, anak. Maling papakita ng pagmamahal. You miss to teach them this very important part of their lives as growing young people na matuto silang umarap sa buhay. Nga hindi madaling sumusuko. At yan ang makita natin ngayon. So I believe, ini mga butanga, dapat kulawan ang ibalance sa mga parents sa pagpadako ang ira mga anak. Kaya kung balance ini nga lima, sigurado ako, malayo ang marating ang iyo anak. Do not prepare the road for your children. Prepare your children for the road. Do not prepare the way for your children. Prepare your children sa pagtahak nila sa landas ng buhay.
And there you have it, brothers and sisters, an aton sneak peek, han mga natabo, han aton Family Congress, and para naman aton mga kabugtuan nga waray pa ka-attend, hini nga aton event, and pwede ka mo mag-stay tuned, han aton BWMN as they give us special coverage, hini nga natabo nga Family Congress. And since napag-uusapan na din ang Family Congress, I am sure meron tayong mga kanya-kanyang kwento about our respective families. Let us fall in love in the stories of our family as a gift from God at makikwento tayo and makireflect with Tito Arnel and Tita Sara in their special episode of Stories. That's next here in Family Journey.
Maupay nga oras sa iyong nga tanan. Welcome to Stories here in Family Journey. This is your host, Brother Arnel Balbin. I hope you are all enjoying the presence of your family as you view our program.
Hello everyone, welcome to Stories. This is your co-host, Sister Sarah Mabansag. I wish you all a very pleasant time filled with the joy and presence of God.
Just last weekend, the whole central region of our diocese has conducted the Diocesan Family Congress, spearheaded by the Commission on Family and Life Apostolate. Unlike the previous congresses conducted, this time per suggestions of the convenors, it will be held separately among 3 regions of the diocese to gain bigger participations from the parishes. And last weekend, it was held at the Seminario de Jesus Nazareno here in Borongan.
The Congress focus was the launching of the Family is a Gift program of Couples for Christ Gateway Evangelization. Speakers from Cebu and Manila were invited to share various topics about the family. The topics were family is a gift, building a healthy family culture, youth session, dating with purpose and purity, and Christian parenting.
The topics were very practical as they were drawn from actual experience of Catholic families who are facing the challenges of modern times. It was meant to help us navigate towards Christ amidst the mazes that we are entangled with, like culture, technology, puberty, parenting, etc. And speaking of these challenges, I found in the internet the webpage of St. Michael Catholic Church in the US, the result of a survey among more than 2,000 respondents about the 10 issues facing today's families.
The first issue is about anti-Christian culture.
Wow. In
Anti-Christian
anti-Christian culture, we have always part of the formations that we have, that we learn, itong kalibutan daw ko, culture at kalibutan is always opposed to the Christian culture or the kingdom of God. So, natanan iton purpose iton kalibutan is, of course, for self satisfaction.
It's for the flesh.
Yes, personal success, competition, sometimes very healthy nga competition, tinatawag nga rat race. So, damo nga mga kultura, even the culture of death nga atin, di ba? Culture of death, nga damo pa nga mga opposed to the values of the kingdom of God.
Okay, but the culture of death, up in the diet on abortion.
That's
then,
right. Euthanasia.
Euthanasia. Then on divorce.
Yes, and even same-sex marriage.
Same-sex marriage.
Amo nga ni din natin Family is a Gift nga programa nga iton tuyo talaga is to strengthen the family. And let the plan of God strengthen and dwell in the family and the relationship of the members of the family. And time and again, we have said nga the family is the basic unit of society and the church. Sanglit sugad iton ka-importante iton pamilya.
Pamilya is the seedbed of faith and families.
Yes. Not only faith but also love, di ba? Di na kita primero nga nakaka-experience ito, nurturance iton atin kag-anak, iton pag-aruga ha atin. And yes, and because of that, we learn to also to love.
Learn to share the love to others, not only to the members of the family, but also
that's right.
to outside.
Because love is always outgoing.
It is sharing.
It is meant to be shared.
It is not love if you'll just keep it to yourself.
Yeah, that is self-centeredness, narcissism. Damo lanot pwede ta makuan nga, which is opposite hiton gugma.
Di ba, even in schools, di ba, na it is discouraged already na magkamayadan ng crucifix, di ba?
Yeah. In fact, dito ha US, may na mga legislations nga iton display iton nga mga
Itong mga
sacramentals, for example, crucifix, sugad panim iton kan Mama Mary image inin diri mga public places inin diri na pwede.
Pwede. How much more to pray?
Yeah, even prayer inin
It is
diri na pwede.
discouraged.
Yes,
Hindi na pwede
discouraged,
pag-pray
yes.
inside the school.
Yeah, oo.
Inside
Pero daw la no,
classroom.
hindi man damo nga mga tao nga who do not believe in God, but they have a very big voice, ano?
Very influential.
To lobby Congress to legislate laws that are anti-faith.
Siguro mga Rico.
Siguro kasi itong ira naman argument is that itong gobyerno kuno is both for those who believe and those who do not
those who
believe.
don't believe. Pero siguro ini nga the influential people damot kortang maka-influence.
Oo.
The second issue is divorce.
Wow. Well, this is US, pero Pilipinas, waray taman divorce, pero may data mga balao on
may
legal
data.
separation, may da balao dito annulment, dito marriage.
Pero may danang maghihapon grupo nga karuyag.
Oh yes, damo. Pero may ito naging lalabi dito in Congress, pero thanks be to God, di napapamatian. Kasi naman, damo itong mga Catholic, mga Christians nga, nga na-oppose of any legislation to break up the family.
In the United States, about 50% of married couples divorce. The sixth highest divorce rate in the world. Subsequent marriages have an even higher divorce rate. 60% of second marriages end in divorce. And 73% of all third marriages end in divorce.
Okay, so itong serial marriages, ano? Kung nag-divorce ka, tapos nag-remarry, mamadako ito, 60% pa itong chances nga after several years, ma-divorce ka mo. Kung ika-third time nin, mas mamadako pa. So, kung nakakapira ka levels, hinton, marriage is natin kahit taas ito probability.
Elizabeth Taylor kapira. Pag-divorce ka daw. Pwede naman ibabalik ang dati nga partner.
And there was even an teaching nga akong nakitaan nga for every two couple that get married in the US after 5 years, 50% usaha ireton magdi-divorce. And I think statistics numbers won't lie,
About 50% of married couples divorce, as in the United States, 50%.
So, who are the victims of divorce?
Ay, mga bata.
It's always the children.
Sanglit, sira gihapon, pag nag-asawa ira, nagdi-divorce gihapon.
Or those children who are product of a broken home will end up maybe with that fear of marrying. Looking at what happened as a personal experience to them.
Nagiging traumatic pa experience.
Pero din sa Pilipinas, sister, wala taman divorce, sugad ta pa kanina, may data annulment or legal separation. Pero kakilawan ta naman itong numbers, pero 2013 pa nga, nakikitaan nga, itong korte kuno din sa Pilipinas with a population of 100 million at that time, heard just 10,257 annulment cases, pero granting about 95% of them. Pero this is a very small number as compared to the entire population. Kumbaga, if we have only 10,257 and 95% ito nila, mga pera ito, mga 9,000 plus, iniging grant han korte anira mga annulment cases. Pero if you look at the number out of the 10 million, hindi kita makakasing 10 million married ko kay total population may. So karon ta pa katengah iton nga population are married. So gutay lagi hap. Bisa pa 30 million, gutay lagi hap iton nga percentage. Pero that 9,000 plus is still looking at it, still a family nga nagbarubilan.
Ay, ito't magkabataan nito na product ito na family.
That's right.
Every individual is very important.
Yes.
May kalag ka daw sa.
Sugad pa nga ni kuha na naging kalawan didahan ano han Schindler's List. Sugad niya, you save one life, you save the world entire.
Totoo. Isang usala talaga nakaka-affect. Konektado everyone. Every one of us are
Kung itong
connected.
principle hiton, ano, itong democracy is majority rule. Pero if you look at Christian principle, ang gimbayaan ni Jesucristo ang 99
para lang
nga mga
usala.
karnero para na isa nga nawawara. I think it was not from a business point of view, pero hindi
It's
rin
not for
maupay.
it's not for majority rule.
Yeah.
Alam, minority.
Yung karagsigan, bisa lang sa importante.
Very important.
Ito natin.
Michael, we're all interconnected.
Yes, that's right.
Lives
Oh.
are interconnected. And the third issue is busyness.
Wow.
Talaga. Mga
Talaga.
busy. Wala akong time for my children. Wala
Yeah.
akong time for
Oh.
my family because I'm very busy. Sino at mga guilty niya na.
Yes.
Working people are so, ay nako.
Naninimdumakan sa ring ni Bishop Bishop Crispin, para kasi nato no bispo nga. Your success kuno in your career will not compensate your failure in your family. So, kay well, amo trade-off. Successful kay to imo profession pero siyempre it pulls you towards it. Ito na imo time, energy nga tanan. Pero pagdating naman itong pamilya,
butlaw na, raptay na.
That is inversely proportional kung bakit itong imo
naka-
ginahatag nga devotion.
But you are saying, I'm working, I'm doing this, I am giving my all for the family.
Well,
for the
we can
family.
reason. Oo, ito ano. Pero nasa ring hira, sister, nga, iton spelling kuno hit love is T-I-M-E.
T-I-M-E. Time.
It is time. Oh. You can speak about loving your, family, loving your children, your spouse, pero if you don't have time for them,
so it's not
that is
love.
only a lip service. It's a lip service.
So,
Oh.
totoo ba? Dapat guilty to ato niya na.
Oh, pero what can we do? Ano? I mean,
Siya man,
a lot of our a lot of Filipinos are actually, going out of the country because in search for a better job.
better life, greener pasture.
Greener pasture. And,
they say,
well, statistics-wise,
it's for the
about
family.
10% na kuno, ito na atong population is already out of the country. So if we have 110 million Filipinos, that means 11 million are already out of the country.
So what is the best solution for that? Great employment here.
Well, it is better said
Great
than done.
employment
There have been a lot of
here.
promises
Sana.
about creating
in this
jobs.
new administration, magkamay-adapt kita ng more jobs here in our country.
We hope so. Okay, so
And the fourth issue is absent father figure.
I guess this is also related to the iton panarabaho.
Panarabaho.
Okay. Usually, iton mga regular families, it is always the
father is out.
who is the breadwinner.
Mm-mm.
Sanglit iton most of the time iton tatay wara din. Aron daw ulit haim nanay ka man iton effect nga rin family kon perme wara din iton tatay. When it comes the perspective naman iton bata as they grow up,
Nababayot.
well, in psychology, may kamatuoran, kung hino yung pinaka-dominant nga kuhan.
Ito nang nagpapadakong bata.
Role model,
Role model.
dideton panimalay. Ano ito, Freudian?
I remember at seminary, may gindududahan na bayot ko no, ako rin kakarauta, apit itong screening committee. So, but I know the child, ako, di rin ito yung bayot. Yalan, pero gininupudupod kang kabata pa, iya nanay. Sanglit medyo may pagka-feminate in iya ways.
Okay.
Pero, argang ka na kung nauna, kung wala father figure na babae.
Darin absence itong father. So, well, amo ito nito natin sugad pa trade-off. Dara iton kamakuri iton kinabuhi. It's either the father or the mother will plan out to go out of the country and search for a better job so that he or she can provide the material needs of the family. But there's always the side effect on
Para
the
imo, ano ba't
absence.
effect kunta? Kunwari, father.
Well, it's difficult. Inin labi na gud hiton mga emotional nga mga needs itong kabataan. Makuri, it's very difficult for the mother to be both father and mother. Inin may mga needs din iton panimalay nga kinahanglan gud tatay iton mga issues in iti anak lalaki nga itong tatay let makaka-discuss.
Siya. Nagtutugdoan panginggis, kuno-nanon. And the fifth issue is lack of discipline. Kuman. Connected naman ito pagka-father.
Connected naman, oo.
Kaya iba't babae, iba't nanay pagdisiplina.
Well, may mga families naman nga, even my family is not immune to this. Ito may complacency ba when it comes to discipline. Example, so not discussion last time, iunonghan ang cellphone pa lang ang bata. Kaya nung gikunti ipait kabataan, may na mga cellphones. Because the cellphone serves as a pacifier. Nagtatantrum itong bata. Pero because of this, siguro tinahunan dito ng bata nga, bisan ano tira aroon, pwede ngayon may hatag.
It mother kay danay not tolerate.
Yes,
Masyado very soft. Naguraw-uraw na nga ni anak kala.
So, what do you think? And good old discipline nga pakakasalang bata largo hapos.
Hapos?
Dahil nga wala explanation na pangakaganag, di ba?
Kakaprepreso na kita niya na.
Yes, so because there are a lot of laws that protect it against corporal punishment, even in our own homes.
Pero may effect ba ya? Doon, that was my experience when I was still young. Mapaluhod din may asin.
Grabe,
Then, even in school, nag-experience kami nga, usat may sala. Then, our teacher, may pamalo nga. So, ditong ka-thick. Tapos, dito kinang chair, at kinuha dito chair. Maglilibot.
Yes, I remember. This part iton kinabuhi, mga elementary even up to high school. Not so much on high school siguro, pero may pa. Pero on elementary and corporal punishment talaga
That's part of it.
Part
Di ba kung religious at school, at Catholic schools, ada talaga. Nadupa pa, tapos haposon pa.
Pero having as experience such kind of discipline, nagkamaya na taba resentment as we grow older, as we mature, and looking back, looking at the experience, may da ba hurt didahay mo or nangangatawa lang kita?
Nangangatawa, pero kay gini-explain man. May naman reason kay you will be punished like this. Libi pa, may nadadak pa nag-cheat-cheat. Bugos nga pa klase, talaga hapuson.
Pero did it setting hiton family, did it kalagaringon nga mga panimalay, prevalent ba pa rin nga naghahapos, mga physical ba nga mga pagdidisiplina?
May pa kita ng kababating news. Pero talaga news na.
News na. Karagsit nga, mga rare siguro cases na nire-report.
Nire-report na an abuse.
Pero somehow, well, may positive, may dadaman negative effect ito kabataan. And now, we are discussing here about the situation in the US nga this is part of the 10 issues nga pinakadama nag-respond nga lack of discipline is really a concern for these families.
Kaya bawal naman dito talaga bisan nga pag you cannot shout your child, you cannot raise your voice.
And children can talk back.
Talk back. Sometimes nga tira na call them papa, mama, or just call their names and the name talaga ng parents. So,
pero hatan nga mga medyo in terms of conservatism, parang malain pa nga sugay dito pag-relate atin ito natin mga kabata. Pero bayan siguro bangin hitaton transition, evolution
delikado
society, bangin dumateng kita na mahiton ko because the tide of this liberalism, liberal
Tapos,
ideas,
may
it's
umabot na
already
nga.
at our doorstep.
Pero asya, so that is why, kinanglan magtrabaho na kita. Nadirit ka
Damo,
mo ganyan.
damo ito natin. Damo,
Well, you have
damo
to-
trabaho.
many things to do. The sixth issue is financial pressures.
I think this is very much related din ito.
Panarabaho,
panarabaho.
ng talaga business. Talaga. Because of financial pressures, and dito sa US, di rin latag usat ira trabaho. Diba? After pera ka hours, 8 hours, another job. Pera ka days din nagpapakauli, or even months pa nga ni, o years pa, o din hiaton, pera ka years.
Yeah, I've heard on television, I've seen on television nga hadto nga may the financial crisis. I think it was during the time of President Bush. Transition nga kan Obama. Inin nagkamayada hira financial crisis dito ha US, and may da isa nga pamilya nga duduhan nila nga both parents are working dito isa nga hospital. Nawara na layoff hira nga duha. What happened is hanggabi nagkayakan hira, nag-administer hiren poison nga dan ira duduha nga anak.
Oh my God.
Nahan hira mismo, after which hira mismo nagkuan. Nga tanan hira kinabuwasan kuan. Nagsurat may naman nira dito surat nga they could not take it nga ma-imagine nila nga ira mga anak magsasuffer panggugutomon because of what happened to them na layoff ira. Inin to that extent ka very radical nga solution nga ira kinita.
Waray nagpaglaom kinabuhi.
Kana waray nagpaglaom.
Warang pagtuo.
Yeah, I guess siguro ito in terms of resiliency, bangin bisan kung ginkukuri kita permi din sa Pilipinas.
Nagpapaka-smile paghapon.
Smile agad kita.
Bisa gimbabagyo.
Bisa la
pandemic, nagpapaka-smile lagi hapon.
Bisa la bulad, bisa la kuyog. O nga pagkaon, malipayan
na
ira.
Kay mawaraan na rin toilet paper. Talaga dako na issue ira. Dini ato na, damo papaagi.
Well, in a way, it resiliency mo pa gait. Nakaka-withstand kita whatever environmental stresses nga we are experiencing.
Ginagian tamang
ginagian tao. Pero di rin man namin asyet plano ginuot kada sa ating mag-agi kita sugahin nga we are dirt poor kumbaga itong term. Pero yagit Ginoo nga maka-experience kita permit fullness of life. Kaya may giver of life, giver of all graces.
Langit na, kahit sa lupa pa rin.
Kahit sa lupa man, may langit.
May langit pa, baliktad pala. And the seventh issue is lack of communication.
Wow, lack of communication. This is very ironic nga we have all the gadgets. This is social media.
Social media, but desocializing.
Yeah, so ganito pa, this is the most desocializing medium. Kay
paano mag-restorya? May kanya-kanya magka-istorya na. So, ang members of the family, di rin na nag-restorya.
I think di rin lang kanankuan. Kanan mga new generation. Pati na kalagsan. Di ba?
Facebook na, mga lagas.
Oo, Facebook na nga. Bisan naghaharampang, yan tulag gihap. Focus lagi hap dito era device. So it's really a concern.
What's the effect of the family?
Well,
mga problema
lack of communication breeds a lot of problem.
Ang mga problema hindi nasusulban.
Correct.
Dati kadako ang problema. Biskuti ay lato. Kaya kung if they have communication, masusolve ko ta diretso. Pero maaram ngayon, kadako na ngayon mga utang.
Yes.
Ako na nag-compounded na may interest. Kiningalimtan na nirong mga utang.
Baka di mo nagkakayakan.
And the eighth issue is negative media influences.
Whether we like it or not, talaga, itong media has grown bigger and bigger and bigger.
Very
natin,
powerful.
Which influences our opinions, our attitude, our values, our way of life. Unfortunately, in media, of course,
may mga fake news, dinutuuran din.
May mga value system nga iragin that the message that they are carrying nga
Very-
somehow,
Very
opposite
influential.
to the Christian values.
Tapos talaga they absorb it immediately. Talaga very attractive because it's presented very attractively. So it is presented well. Madali itong pag-absorb. Madali itong pag-follow.
Example, consumerism. Di ba?
Okay.
Hinwit nag-i-incite ha atin appetite for more, yearning for more, bisan kundi rin na need once. Medyo nakakalungkot nga yadahin abject poverty pero ito unahan itong pamilya pagpalit ng cellphone.
Among things of luxury.
Yes.
So nawawara na ang living life simply.
Yes.
Business dapat mo simple lang ang kinabuhi, lesser problems financially. So because we focus on things that are not so important, na-divert itong paggastos nga doon for important things imbis kunta. Asya hindi importante, hindi nga doon less important. So, nakakamay adahin, problema ito na itong mag-manage sa atong finances.
Yeah. And of course, the truthfulness, itong message, itong media. So, panim kanina, itong mga fake news talaga good. This becomes a real concern, Itong aton sosyedad. And, giving false information in order to benefit a particular group, pwede buhatan, pwede manipulate ito natin opinion in order to favor a certain interest. And media
has, they call that trolls.
And media has the power to do it.
Talaga. So, the ninth issue is balance of work and family. Tuman, apit related ito to business gap.
Yes, so ito how to juggle between work and
ay importante ang trabaho, masaring ka tayong mga anak, yung family. I'm doing this because of you, for you. So kahit mamada ko ang more time for your work and your family. Then,
pakuri talaga balancing act, depende ito na imo responsibility dito na imo trabaho. There are jobs nga talaga wara ganim nahihimo because of the necessity itong exigency itong trabaho. And well, kung diri maintindihan ito ni mo spouse, ito ni mo kabataan, talaga it will breed a lot of problem. Pero bisa pa kung maintindihan pero itong consistency itong imo absence, itong imo family, may effect.
Siya itong talaga makuri, labi pa mga mothers. That is why I known a person very close to me. She was offered a promotion. Pero hiluag naman niya scope of responsibility. Hiluag. Then, para iya, di rin na kahit iya lawas, kaya wala niya time also for her children, her family. So, instead of grabbing that opportunity, nga taas ko na sa sweldo,
I really salute those who are grounded hitira iton for the love of their family kasi itong promotions always very tempting kasi
very attractive.
It enlarges your power tapos itong imo sphere of influence, of course, nahiluag, and of course the compensation that goes along with it. So very tempting talaga. Pero that kind of blessing sometimes has a downscale. I mean downside when it comes to the family.
Just imagine may growing up children, then imulay tatapod ito niyaya. Ito imo reason ka because of your responsibility that work. You don't know what will happen to the children. Kaupudlit mga yaya kaya siyempre di kita na direct. I don't doubt content on also being responsible content mga yaya pero kay iba gud talaga itong parent.
Yes, that's right.
And the 10th issue is materialism.
Kasi natin kanina pa nasasabi na bisan kung kulang na itong family resources, pero iton pull, iton attraction to buy more. Sanglit, damo talaga iton nagkakaproblema kay iton means buti, limitado, pero iton paggasto, iton wants, dako.
We don't know how to live according to our means. Siya ito't problema. If you don't know how to live according to your means, dako
May problema. Dako problema.
Ato ng materialism.
Damo ito damo na family breakups darahin kautangan.
Nagpapakautang. Ako din na.
And worst is imprisonment pa.
Yes. Kadamo natin mga wants yan na nga. Because you can see it in social media, you can see it in your neighbors, pag-compete kita ko na takik. Di nila ato na sa niya, uy, kamag-upit mga sasakyan ko, kamag-upay na. Di na ako kontento itong bisikleta. Di na ako, bisan bisikleta, bisan bicycle, may din, masang kumapit, mga bata na lang. Your bicycle con is worth so good sila. About my bicycle is only worth like this. Nagkakamiadahin inferiority. Nagkakamiadahin competition. So it's a materialism.
Yes. So those are the problems that, according to the survey, surfaced. The top 10 problems. And here are some Christian recommendations to heal your marriage and strengthen your family from these problems, according to the same website. Number 1, don't make selfish decisions. In Philippians chapter 2, verse 3, do nothing from selfish ambition or conceit, but in humility count others more significant than yourselves.
So others. And second, pray and study the Bible together to renew your mind. In Romans chapter 12, verse 2, do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewal of your mind, that by testing you may discern what is the will of God, what is good and acceptable and perfect.
And of course, third is surround yourselves with other couples who will strengthen and encourage you. In 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verse 33, do not be deceived. Bad company ruins good morals. And of course, it pays really when you are with a community, living with a community, wherein you share the same Christian values and aspiration.
Waray competition,
Yes.
waray discrimination.
That's right. You are with one heart and mind.
Then you can see my witnessing of living simple lives.
Yes.
And number 4, practice being vulnerable. In Genesis chapter 2, verse 25, and the man and his wife were both naked and were not ashamed. Accept your facts and be honest about them to your spouse.
Yeah, if you continue to defend yourself, to reason out, to rationalize your action, talaga walang kahumanan. And it takes a lot of humility.
So I have to work. Mataas at akong
Oh yes, so pataasan ng ihi. So sometimes it pays to be vulnerable, to shed off your guard, your defenses.
To swallow your pride.
So that yes, to swallow your pride. So
especially the wives, the mothers, kailangan di kita makapag-compete ato husbands. In rearing the children, really it is mas dakot at responsibility dito mother to take care of our children.
Yes.
Sanglit ako rin ako gawas.
Complementarity versus competition. So instead of competing with one another, we should complement one another. So fifth is be understanding of one another. In 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 7, likewise, husbands, live with your wives in an understanding way, showing honor to the woman as the weaker vessel, since they are heirs with you of the grace of life, so that your prayers may not be hindered. So,
Akseptar nito, no? Weaker
Oh.
vessel.
well, tama naman talaga eh. Di ba dito ito marriage vows, nasa ring, husband, love your wife, pero it babae, the admonition ni Padre is, wife, obey
Obey
your
talaga.
husband. Sanglit ko no iton veil, ada hiton shoulder hiton woman, pero shoulder hiton man, pero added head hiton woman.
Hindi mapagawas at ulo at lalaki. Kung sa lang ulo at hindi. Okay, number 6, listen to each other. In Proverbs chapter 18, verse 13, if one gives an answer before he hears, it is folly and shame.
Yeah. You must listen first before you judge. You must know the facts
Yes,
before you give your opinion. Diri largo ako. Kasi we have our own biases. Ano? Di pa kita nanginginano itong issue. Largo na kita na-inject
You must
ito
not be
natin.
judgmental.
Yes. So, largo na kita na marites pa naman. We do not know the facts. Pero largo na kita, like trumpets.
Okay.
And thank God for your spouse. In Philippians chapter 1, verse 3, I thank my God in all my remembrance of you. Always acknowledge that both of you are God's gift to one another.
Okay, GG, God's
Oh,
gift.
God's gift. Yes. Oo. And then, well, di makamit ginuusa kundi talaga waray blessing ito.
You are meant for each other. Marriage is made in heaven. Talaga, marriage is instituted by the Lord.
Yes. So when pa na David Pomeranz, I was born for you.
Maka-realize let on every couple that a spouse is a gift from the Lord, ang iba paro pag-treasure, iba paro pag-timang, iba paro talagang pagigugmay ng mga Father Carl of the same website forwarded some recommendations for Catholics to strengthen family life. First, celebrate your marriage every Sunday with your family by going to the Holy Mass as a family and rest from servile work. Spend quality time with the Lord and arrive in the church early for a family prayer. The Holy Mass is the center of family life.
Yes, at least din haburonggan. Nakita pa kita ito mga puro pamilya, nga naniningba.
Pati mga apo.
Pati mga apo.
Di sa giglilia.
Oo, di sa maliya. So, well, it's a good initiation for our children to bring them to every Sunday to the church. Minsan di pa nila naintindihan.
Totoo
Pero dara kay na-initiate hira dida, it becomes part of their life nga
every Sunday
every Sunday.
So, wag binigyan mo daan ng picnic kita mga apot. Kay gutom man ko na gutom. Pero amon ay hinay. We're training them na di na pwede kumaon dito.
It atin la, yes, sa damin nga issue nga sana they will not bring food dito sa church kasi danay may mga parents nga who are unmindful hiton basura na binibilin hitira mga anak dito mismo hiton simbahan.
Ang dani pa naman may tubig. Doon ay natatakbo. Then, may cause accident.
Yes. Second is regularly approach the sacrament of confession. And according to Father Carl, his heart is always touched to see families going to confession. It is good and holy spiritual maintenance for the nourishment of our faith. It helps the family grow in humility, knowing the forgiveness and mercy give joy and hope. So, pala talaga nakakakumpisal na magaan talaga ito nimo kasing-kasing.
And you grow closer to the Lord.
Yes.
Oray naman barrier.
That's right.
Oray makakaulang.
So marriage and the entire family life has its own wounds, trials and challenges, and the incorporation of the sacrament as an integral part of the family faith practice is a testimony that in the midst of the imperfection of marriage and family, God continues to heal and mend relationships.
Last but not the least, number 3, pray at home, especially the Holy Rosary. Due to technological advances and busyness of modern life, family prayer is being less practiced at home.
Yun.
Mga busy, kanya-kanya,
Oo.
kanya-kanya. Dani.
We should set hiton suget amon family we set hiton certain time during the evening na talaga we have to pray.
Kaya nagdagko na nga nit mga bata, may kanya-kanyang lakad na takot mga apo, taadaamon. Our children already out. It's good talaga the family will start to have this family prayer. It's starting
And they will not depart from this practice, whenever they have their own families na. So, pasigil agyap itong tradition. And really, itong prayer becomes the cornerstone that strengthen the foundation.
See, family that prays together stays together. Families, so families should be together.
Yes,
Isa na
that's right.
oras ang kalipayan, oras kabiduan, and basta of always bonding. Families watch more TV than reading the Holy Scriptures. As it na itatabo, families watch more TV than reading the Holy Scriptures. They have more time with their gadgets and phones than finding time for a 15 to 20 minutes rosary, for a 10 minutes chaplet of Divine Mercy. That's
right.
It's happening right
Yes. So, mas focus pa kita yan na itong gadget.
Mga TV, mga... So, dapat talaga iti-repair tatat.
Well, 10 to 15 minutes nga rosary, I think you still have enough time for
We have 24
gadget.
hours. We have
Yes.
24 hours a day.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time management and apportioning important activities really in your schedule.
So we have to arrange, we have to manage our time well. So we have time, family time for prayer.
I hope that supplements our discussion today. Ang ating hinabo nga Family is a Gift, Family Congress, which was sponsored by the Commission on Family and Life,
and
Apostolate, and in partnership with
Couples for Christ. So, my own reflection on the family is, our family is our vehicle to heaven.
Yes, that's right. We should go to heaven as
All
one
of
family.
us, as one family. So let us make our family our vehicle to heaven.
To heaven.
I hope you have learned something out of our discussion in this episode, and may our learning enrich our family relations, which truly reflect that family is a gift from God. This has been your co-host, Sister Sarah Bansag Puno. I hope to see you again next week for another topic. God bless everyone.
As Father Patrick Peyton said, a family that prays together stays together. Prayer, our communication to God, is our way of asking for His grace to sustain us and live our family life to the fullest. Next week, we will be sharing to you the continuation of our teaching series, Christian Personal Relationships. The third talk entitled, Taming the Tongue. I guess we all have a problem with taming our tongue. There's always a marites in each one of us.
That's true.
This has been your host, Brother Arnel Balbin. May God continue to bless you and your entire family with His special blessings. See you again next week. Please stay with us for a minute more. CFC Chills is next.
Welcome to the family. We're glad that you have come to share your life with us as we grow in love, and may we always be to you what God would have us be, a family always there to be strong and to lean on. May we learn to love each other more with each new day. May words of love be on our lips in everything we say. May the Spirit melt our hearts and teach us how to pray, that we might be a true family. Welcome to the family. We're glad that you have come to share your life with us as we grow in love, and may we always be to you what God would have us be, a family always there to be strong and to lean on. May we learn to love each other more with each new day. May words of love be on our lips in everything we say. May the Spirit melt our hearts and teach us how to pray, that we might be a true family. Welcome to the family. We're glad that you have come to share your life with us as we grow in love, and may we always be to you what God would have us be, a family always there to be strong and to lean on, to be strong and to lean on, to be strong and to lean on.
And that ends our episode this week here in Family Journey. Nako, I am sure with the wisdom and inspiration na nakuha naton han aton Family Congress, we should strive to imitate the example of the Holy Family that Jesus, Joseph, and Mary have shown us. Actually, as pinaka main nga topic or main nga agendum kaya ano may data Family Congress, to imitate the example hini nga aton Holy Family. Kaya naman, i-honor natin si tatay, si nanay, si ate, kuya, pati sina uncles and aunties and lolos and lolas by posting on social media how grateful we are for the gift of family nga may ada naton. And on behalf of Couples for Christ and the area governance team, we would like to thank, of course, Bishop Crispin Varquez and pag-initiate hini nga aton Family Congress and aton Commission on Family and Life with Reverend Father Clyde Cabañas and the team and mga volunteers and Family and Life Commission. Thank you also Seminario de Jesus Nazareno han maupay nga venue, and our donors and sponsors nga naghatag ang ira higayon para maging successful ang aton event. And of course, we would like to thank Ablaze Communications and mga shirts nga gipinanhatag an aton raffle. And most especially, thank you very much ang nga tanan ng mga nag-participate. And we pray nga ining aton mga participants in mag-re-echo or mag-share han ira na hibaruan na batian an aton natabo nga Family Congress. And for the southern and northern region ha aton diocese, be excited as we visit you for the Family Congress to be held in Salcedo and Can Avid respectively. Have a spirit-filled and joyful week mga ka-journey. Hanggang sa muli, I'm Chris saying, here in Family Journey, we journey together as a family. Bye everyone, God bless you!